Today we're taking an in-depth look at the TB-2w tone bender from Waza and Sola Sound and why it is so special. Stick around. How's it going, guys? My name is Cooper Greenberg here at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. And if you want to support the channel, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. We're getting there. Need a little help still. And if you're interested, check out the link in the description below and become an insider so you can learn more about all these cool pedals that I've got in front of me. But today, very specifically, we're talking about the TB-2w from Waza and Sola Sound, also known as the tone bender. Now, Sola Sound, company out of England, designed the first tone bender, which sort of opened up this entire beautiful world of fuzz pedals. But in the early 60s, they started rolling these out. Certain artists, Keith Richards, Pete Townsend, I don't know if you've heard of these guys, but some very classic records have used this pedal, or the original version. But this tone bender is kind of a celebration of that whole history of tone bender fuzz. A lot of people have made clones of these. JHS has an amazing bender pedal. And just a bunch of circuits have been based on this one. But the cool thing about this is that it was created with Sola Sound, the OGs, and from Waza the kind of pinnacle of Boss craftsmanship. You knew just when this thing was announced that it was going to be pretty cool. This one is based on the Mark II, so the entire font, kind of hammered finish. The chicken head knobs, it's all based on that Mark II pedal. If you check out their website, you can see kind of side by side. They're very similar looking, but the cool part is it's in the compact Boss casing. Now, this was announced in December. Everybody wanted to get their hands on them, and we just got ours on these. Our Boss rep emailed us not too long ago and said, hey, we're finally going to get them to you, but you've probably seen these on Reverb go up to crazy, insane prices, so I'm kind of just excited to be able to hold one right now. But basically, this whole design was created between these two pedal companies. They are germanium transistors that were hand-picked and tested for quality control, so just in that itself, the components are very cool. Some of the features that you can get on this that you can't on, say, the original tone benders or any other clones, there is the battery voltage selector here. So standard would be your 9 volt, and that's the closest to just tone bender tone. 12 volt, you can push it, get a little more headroom, get a little heavier duty, and then 7 volt sort of mimics that dying battery, sputtering, clipping effect. And for your output, you can choose right here by the power source input if you want this to be buffered or true bypass, which is kind of cool. There are so many arguments on the internet whether true bypass or buffered signals are better. Seems like every hipster says it's got to be true bypass. I'm not the guy to make that call, but it's cool that they gave you both options. So I'm going to dive in, play some stuff on this. I'm going to run through all the battery levels, keeping the level sort of not, levels just your volume, but show you how touch responsive it is when, say, you turn the attack down. You can get a cleaner signal, really dig in, get some heavy sounds, and then with the attack, all the way to the right, it's true sustain, hardcore fuzz. So it's a very inspiring pedal, classic sounds. I'm playing through a American Pro 2 Strat and kind of moving around pickups just to get a sort of wide range of tones. But take a listen, I hope you enjoy it, and then we'll wrap up at the end. So there you have you guys, the TB-2w from Waza and Sola Sound. Now, we've been talking a lot about Boss pedals, a lot about Waza. Everything that they make in the Waza line is pretty special. If you want to check out our sort of overview of the whole line, click the link above because there are a ton of great options in that line. But the inclusion of this, sort of the first Waza crossover collaboration project, I don't know if there's going to be any more with any other classic pedal manufacturers, but this collaboration really speaks to the legacy and the quality of both Boss and Sola Sound. They're, the original tone benders, some of the most sought after vintage pedals on the market, and Boss sort of leads the way in terms of, compact design, tonal quality. Waza line sort of pays tribute to all of the good things that we associate with Boss. I'd highly recommend to check out our website to see all the other line, the rest of the pedals, overdrives, and chorus, vibrato, modulation effects, delay, and everything that they make in the Waza line is worth checking out. But something special about the tone bender, we just had to kind of show you everything that this pedal can do. Stacked with other pedals, it sounds fantastic as well. Earlier, just kind of messing around, I put this together with the super overdrive from the Waza line, and it takes it to a whole other kind of shoegazy, Smashing Pumpkins place. Really cool sound. But if you want to learn more about this pedal, I would encourage you to check out the Boss website. They have this beautiful landing page for just the tone bender. You can see pictures of the process here from the president of Boss and the Sola Sound Macari's guys, because they're both the experts in those fields. They can tell you about every single germanium transistor in these and sort of the whole process. It's really interesting to learn about. And if you want to learn more about the Waza line, check out our website and become an insider, because on our Patreon, we have done some fun extra content, running down some Waza stuff. I really love these pedals, and I think that some of our followers on Patreon have sort of fallen in love with them as well. I mentioned in our last video somebody who purchased the DM2, but just recently the chorus. Todd, if you're watching, I hope you're digging that pedal. So give us a shout out on there. Ask us questions. You can speak to our salespeople on our website, on our chat feature, because we love talking about pedals, love talking about guitars and all things music. So please hit us up and ask any questions that you have. We really appreciate y'all watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.